when we walk, we land with about 3 or 4 times body weight. That's a little controversial. People get all, they get all excited about how much weight we actually land with when we walk. And, if we go up and down stairs, it might be 5 to 8 times body weight. If you start running and jumping, it might be 10 times body weight of force going across your lower extremities, including your knees, which we mostly talk about knees here. And so any way we can lessen that force going across those knees is going to do a few things. It's going to hopefully slow down the wear and tear. It's going to make your symptoms feel better. And it's also going to, what was the exact question again? Because I want to frame it back to that. How does weight loss do what?
Affect arthritis.
Okay. So people who are obese, and this is a little bit controversial too, is as far as the exact number, but somewhere around 60 to 70% of people who are obese develop arthritis. Okay, they're more likely to develop arthritis. And about 70% of people who get knee replacements are overweight as well. So that just tells you there's a big, strong correlation between being overweight or obese and are developing arthritis. So, and it makes sense, right? The heavier you are, the more force is going to go across your joints. Now, you can counteract that in a few ways. One is by losing weight. The less weight, the less force. And, it multiplies by 3 or 4 when you're walking. So if you lose 10 pounds, that's 40 pounds less weight going across your joints. Imagine, just carry a 30-pound weight around for a day, and you'll see how much extra force that is going across your joints, that even if you lose just 10 pounds, you're gonna drop that off, and then the other way is losing weight and then strengthening your muscles, because your muscles are your main shock absorber. So if you have weak muscles, they're not going to absorb as much force, and then more and more force is going to get transmitted to the bone underneath or even to the cartilage, and it's going to wear down faster. We'll get into the bone. The bone's a whole nother issue that we can get into if you want to get into that. So losing weight and increasing muscle strength and muscle mass, because it's not as much sometimes about losing weight. You can increase your muscle mass and gain some weight, lose fat, which is good for your overall health. And even though you gained a little bit of weight and muscle, you're going to have less force going across your joint because your muscles are going to absorb more of that force. So they go hand in hand. You don't want to just lose weight and lose muscle mass, because then your muscles are going to get weaker. You're not going to get as much benefit. You kind of want to do both. But the exercise and increasing your muscle strength is massive. Now, the other is what you eat. You are what you eat. And if you eat food that is fried food or food that's going to just cause inflammation, sugar, refined sugar, anything that's going to cause inflammation in your whole body is going to cause inflammation in your joints. And inflammation wears down your joints. That's the bottom line. And so if you can eat a less inflammatory diet, that is going to also theoretically lessen the risk of that cartilage wearing down. It's going to make your knee feel better because it's not inflamed, because inflammation causes pain. And if you eat the right building blocks as your body breaks down, because every day our body breaks down a little bit and then we go to bed at night, and I'm simplifying things here, but then we repair ourselves and we wake up in the morning and we keep going. We don't fall apart. As we get older, that repair process isn't as good, and we have ways at Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, to be able to help your body heal itself better as you get older. And we can help boost that in certain ways. But even into your 80s, you're still repairing yourself, And so by giving yourself the right building blocks to repair yourself, you're going to not break down as fast. So people who eat really good diets, people who maintain muscle strength, people who maintain a healthy weight, they tend to not have arthritis. And if you go to Japan or Asia, in those areas, the prevalence of arthritis is much, much less, at least in the, in the extremities, lower extremities.